Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I have some things that I want to talk about and my brain is kind of all over the space. It's very late at night. Something just happened that kind of prompted me to, or rather it kind of crystallized some thoughts that I have been having today, which was prompted also by another YouTuber, eBay reseller, who was talking about the send offer feature. I'm gonna circle back to that. So let me tell you what happened just now. I had a sale and I had these glasses. There were two different sizes of glasses for the Olympics that took place in Vancouver, and the listing clearly stated prices per glass, and there were 6 glasses of each type, 2 types. I think there was a 16 ounce and a 14 ounce. And I messaged the buyer because he didn't give any kind of message to say which did he want. 1 of each? Did he want 2 of the 16 ounce? Did he want 2 of the 14 ounce? So I messaged him and I'm like, hey, what would you like me to send you? And they were $18 a piece plus shipping. And I'm like, hey, which combination of the 2 would you like me to send you? And he goes, and his response was, oh, I thought I was under the impression I was getting 2 of each. So he thought he was getting 4 glasses, although on the listing it stated nothing about. There was 1 picture of 1 glass, 1 picture of another one. They're brand new in box. The item clearly states price. It says price is per glass. So I'll cancel his order. I'll wait 3 days and I'll cancel his order. And, buyer didn't pay. And it got me thinking about how right now, in this moment, eBay is a really bad place to sell. I'm going to get to the reasons why. And I've been a reseller for a long time. Now, this too shall pass, but I'm just talking about right now in this moment. This is a buyer's paradise. And some of it's our fault. Some of it's eBay's fault. Some of it's the economy. Some of it's the weather. It's summer. So all of those reasons. eBay, they've been meddling with their website, doing server upgrades. I don't really know how much of that is affecting slow sale, the international debacle thing. I don't know. I've opted out. I've not gotten any feedback from you guys to let me know if any of you are still in it and how your sales are. Some days my sales are good. Today, not so good. That could just be the summer slowdown. There's another reason that eBay right now sucks to be a seller. The recession, yeah, it's a real thing. People are, inflation. It's a real thing. It's causing people to choose where they spend their money. It's also causing people to choose to try to get the best price that they can get. And I think this next reason, I think there's been a lot of new sellers, resellers that have come into the mix over the last couple of years. And I think since COVID, this is probably the first time that we have entered a challenging period of time in the economy. And so there's probably a lot of new sellers out there who've gone out, bought a lot of inventory, and they're starting to feel the pinch right now. So they're starting to lower their prices. They are, I'm trying to read my own writing here. And I cannot. Oh, promoted listings. They're probably running aggressive promoted listings, which is something I do not believe in. I do not believe in giving more money to eBay on top of all the other money that they take from us. And now what I had mentioned at the beginning of the video, the whole sending offers feature. And I'm guilty of this as well. I literally just learned about the whole send offer features maybe a month or two ago. I had never sent an offer to anybody. Now it seems like it's something that I'm working into my daily routine, on top of running sales, on top of, I do the very bare minimum of promoted listings. I only do 2%. I only do it just so I let eBay know, hey, I'm doing something, and I hope that does something in the algorithm, but I won't do any more than that. And now sending offers. So, I don't know what you send your offers at. I mix mine up. Sometimes I send individual offers on individual listings based on how much wiggle room I have in the price, and then sometimes I just do a flat 10%. But that 10% off is another 10% that I'm missing out that I wasn't doing a month and a half ago. So this is the whole race to the bottom. One seller, he goes out, he looks at the prices, undercuts all the other ones, and another one comes along and undercuts that. They run aggressive sales, they run promoted listings. It's like, who can sell their stuff the cheapest? Well, I got news for you. And you probably already know this, but it's good to hear it again. You're gonna get worn out making a ton of sales and making hardly any profit, and it's just not worth it. And so there's so much going on in my mind right now. I think we're in a time right now that it's gonna be tough for a little while. And I think that it's our job, especially if you've been doing this a while like myself. I've been reselling for over 12 years, 8 years full time. I've seen bad times. There have been bad times before. So what you got to do is you got to endure. You got to outlast and endure these hard times, because I think there's gonna be a day of reckoning for a lot of newer sellers, depending on how long this recession, this inflation, these tough times last. I think the good times, unfortunately, are probably not going to come back for a little while until some of these smaller sellers who this is their first kind of like crisis time, until some of them go under. I mean, this is just business. This is I'm not wishing this upon anybody, but buyers have this expectation now. Like, coming back to the story that I told you about, this buyer who wanted to cancel his order because he thought he was getting twice as many cups. I don't know where he would get that idea. I went back and I looked at the listing, and I was like, I mean, is he just used to other sellers like doubling the quantity for no reason, or, like just in an attempt to make a sale? And this is, honestly, this is not the first time. Like, sellers, they're getting more aggressive with low balls. You make, I don't know how many times, like lately, I have sent an offer or received an offer or received a counter on an offer that I sent. And it was mine was the cheapest, but they sent their offer just a little bit below that. And so for me, it was kind of like, all right, it's not really worth it for me to miss out on the sale based on the small percentage, but they're getting really good at just kind of like just sending the lowest amount possible, because I think they know that a lot of sellers are accepting offers right now. I wish I had the solution. I just had a lot of things going on in my mind, and I was thinking about this, and I kind of wanted to put a quick video out there to see what your guys' experience of a snapshot of your eBay experience right now. Are you getting lowballed? Are you sending aggressive offers? Are you running aggressive promoted listing sales, markdown sales? I'm not doing anything that I don't already do. In fact, I'm using this time to actually go back and kind of clean up some of my listings, because I know that, I mean, I've never done it, so I figured 12 years in, now's a good time to go back and clean up. I know some of my pricings are wrong. I need to do that, but it takes time. It takes a lot of time when you have as many listings as I do. So that's, and I'm trying to organize my inventory. I'm trying to stay busy, because I know this too shall pass. But when you're in it, oh, it sucks. And it really sucks right now to be an eBay seller, due to all the things that I spoke about. Especially like the whole race to the bottom thing, like it's just, and I think it's just training buyers to expect so much more for nothing. So yeah, I mean, I don't want to call this a rant, because it's not a rant. It's really the reality of the situation that we're in right now. Yeah, that's all I got to say right now. So this too shall pass, but yeah, I think it's our job as sellers right now to just try to get through this time, do what we can do, but also like don't bend over backwards to buyers and their unrealistic expectations about pricing and yeah. Anyway, guys, stay cool. Have a good night.